Okay, I got to get this to record. Oh, it's recording. Okay. Welcome everybody. My name's Tammy. I'm here with my fearless crew. We like to go and go on Facebook Live, but we'll post this recording on Facebook and then also in our Facebook group. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. I don't think anyone is new to this community. Actually, everybody knows kind of who we are and what we do here. We talk about money. Money is like oxygen. You need to have that on a day-to-day basis. Cash flow is king. We have been doing these Zooms. I have been personally doing Zooms for the past few years. I have come out with a couple of products myself. I love top tier affiliate sales. So we're going to be talking about that here tonight, how we can combine what we're doing with the Fearless Crew, with the Fearless Movement. It's going to be a year anniversary when I launched my own marketing system and mastermind. So we meet 2 times a month, actually every Tuesday, every other Tuesday. We just had a mastermind last month. We talk about what's working. We talk about Craigslist ads. It was really phenomenal. Not to give it all away, but last night, don't you think, Frank, we blew away what we were doing with the members, and it was really cool. So I love classifieds. I do love running classified ads. And to me, it's really a great lifestyle way of advertising. So we have more stuff coming with that. We have a Craigslist auto reply software that is built into my marketing system. So I have a lot of tools. My son, Robert, here is one of the best Facebook engagers online. So we're always looking for other tools and other products that can enhance our lives and make money with them. So I've been online for 10 years, and I'm super excited tonight to have Paul talk. We've had Paul last year on our Zoom when we first launched a company called Exitus. And the reason why I like Exitus, I'll give you my review. The reason why I contacted Paul is because I said, Paul, I absolutely love, 250 sales, but do you have anything else? I love $1,000 a pop. I've changed my whole zip code. I love traveling full time. And so I really like the automation of a member to member system. So I joined Exitus last year, right around this time. And so he's also relaunched his products, which is super cool. And he's added another layer, a level, I should say. So he's now added a $2,000 level. And so I have oh, wow. I just get goosebumps thinking about this is going to change so many people's lives. It really is. So this video, you guys can share it around with your team members, with your existing crew. I know Crystal has a few people coming on here tonight, so that can make it and then can't make it. So we're just going to make sure this recording gets out to everybody. Again, the reason why I like the platform is because there's so much value. I'll see if I can share my screen. This just came out today. Okay, just literally today. So even at supper, and I talked to Paul right before we were going to walk in the supper, but right before supper, I was like, I gotta take a look at all this stuff in the back office. It's blowing my mind. The other thing that I like about it is it has a callback feature, which a lot of people like that, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. But whenever a person is a newbie online, they're just kind of putting things into place. And there's usually 3 steps to any process, sales process. You usually have a capture page. So you're either placing an ad, like I mentioned, that we talk about Craigslist. I do paid advertising. I love to run paid advertising. And I also love to have that video do all the telling, selling, and explaining. There's a new 5-minute video. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant 5-minute video. Because it used to be 9. And I'm thinking to myself, that's short, right? No, he's even improved it. Now it's 5 minutes. I mean, like, who can't watch a 5-minute video online to make $2,000? I know that's powerful, right? So with that being said, let me just share the screen. Let me see if I do have that back office up. Let me just make sure. And this is what we're going to reveal tonight. I love revealing this to my members. So this is the brand new VSL. Ta-da! And Paul's going to go over it. I know how hard this is of work, that I know how much, and so does my son. And I'm sure your son does too, Paul. I see that you guys work together too, which is super cool. But it's a lot of work putting into the thought process of a sales process. So what's really cool is this is the 5-minute video, and then you click here to learn more. And then it has the different levels and what they can do and what e-learning products are, you know. So this can be for anyone that's in a network marketing company, anyone that's in existing that's an existing member of mine. There's LinkedIn. Crystal already has been diving into the LinkedIn training, and her feedback has been phenomenal. And guess what? I got my LinkedIn account back today, Crystal. So I'm going to be right there with you. You know what I mean? Marketing on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn has the mindset, the business owners, you know, that need, like we have Dr. Pateri on here. We have the people that, you know, that really get the fact of high ticket and cash flow, right? So I'm just going to scroll down again. I was looking at this today, and this is just a phenomenal site. And the reason why Get Fearless Freedom and Exodus go hand in hand is, again, because of the e-learning. You can never learn too much. That's what I love about it. Look, the G2000 level has a lot of really cool products, and all the memberships include all of this. So did I do a pretty good job for a 5-minute cramming session? Because I was looking on my phone. I was just like, okay, what am I going to talk about tonight? But it is super cool. So that's what I wanted to reveal here before we brought Paul on. So Paul, if you wanted to come out now, I got to bring on a couple more people. Welcome, Marco. Welcome to the Zoom. And we're just getting started here, Paul. I mean, this is just like a quick announcement that we're going to have you on tonight. And I appreciate you coming on here, my friend.
Well, I thought I was going to pop on and just watch you guys do all the work.
Yeah, there you go. I can have Crystal and Frank. Frank does a great job. They're already upgraded, as you can see.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I mean, it's been a long day. I mean, we've still got things to do. There's a couple of areas we had to manually update the menu because the menu button wasn't right, and that's broken one of the pages, which you probably haven't noticed yet, but it has. But my guys are on it. No, on the conversation page, it doesn't load up the transitions. And I think it's because we didn't reload the site. We just went and adjusted the code. And it's, you know, when you're doing replicated websites,
turn that off.
to thousands of people, you have to make sure it's working properly. But, you know, this has been a big update for us. And I don't know, who here is actually involved with us at the moment? Just do that. Okay.
Everybody's almost everybody. Yep.
Hey, well, that's I'm done then.
But they're not on my team, so they got to rejoin with me, like Tony and them.
The thing is this. Look, I have been in this industry for over 30 years. Right? I've been in the MLM industry. I have built teams of 10,000 people in MLM. I've traveled the world. I've been to Thailand. I've done all of that stuff. And they pay you. And the fact of the matter is that how many of you have actually someone come up to you in the street, or you've met someone and said, hey, I make a full-time living doing MLM or network marketing. Although it's a great industry, it's difficult. I'm not knocking that industry. But you know what? If I ask you guys, would you rather have $200 or $1,000 a month, right, for 12 months, or $10,000 cash today? What would you rather have?
The 10K.
Right? And so many, yeah. And people go, oh, I want the residual income. I'd rather have the 1,000 because it's every single month. But it's not, because if the auto-ship stops or you lose your group or the company changed the pay plan or they don't do what they said, you're screwed, right? And you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I've done it. And that's why in 2014, I thought, you know what? I need something that can pay me quickly, I can get cash straight away or get paid how I want. And I looked around, there was nothing there, nothing of quality. And that's when I put the thing Exitus together. It just came, and over 7 years now, we're in our 7th year, but I feel that today is like the birth of our company, because the quality of what we have, the quality of what we're still going to do. I mean, we've got a lot more products we want to bring in. The tools are going to get better. We've got some brand new lead capture pages. And as Tammy said, we've made ourselves completely compliant for the FTC. I don't know if you've seen our terms and condition pages. We've got FTC Guardian on there, which means that, you know, anyone that come along, you know, they're going to look at our company. Well, these guys know what they're doing. Our whole website is designed to be accessibility friendly. People who are blind can actually not watch it. They can hear our website through a reader. The font, even down to the font we've used, is a font called Lexend, which most people have never heard of. Check it out, Lexend. It's the latest font that it gives you really clear and easy reading. So everything about our site, the graphics are all bespoke for us as well. And if you look, there's little touches, like I think on one of the pages in the graphic at the bottom, on the envelope, there's the Exitus logo. There's a lot of little things in there. We have Lottie animations, and these are all things that when you go and compare us to something else, well, there is no comparison, right? I promise you that. But when you go and look at other companies, you have to say to yourself, what would I be proud showing? And I was talking to Tammy and Frank yesterday. I found a company that charged $21,000, and we've got more products on our G250 level than they have. $21,000 for ebooks.
Wow.
If any of you want to buy that, email me, because I have some magic beans I will sell you.
Exactly.
Because it is crazy to do that. Okay. Now, how should you build our business? Get people in front of our 5 minute. Our original movie was like 17 minutes. Then we got one down to 16, I think, and then it went down to 8, 9, or 8, nearly 9, 9.5 last year. But this one I really wanted to be 5 minutes, because if someone hasn't got 5 minutes to check something out, you don't want them in your business anyway. Right? This is something you can check out while you're walking down the street. You can check it out while you're sitting in traffic. And I think we've designed it in such a way, we're not complex on the comp plan. We're not stressing you can make $250,000 a year. Can you do that? Absolutely. I believe there'll be people maybe on this call that will make $100,000 in a month in this climate. And the reason for that is, and this is the big secret, it's about numbers, all right? The more people in front of that movie and into our website, the more money you'll make. It's as simple as that. It's a really, really simple equation. And I'm going off a bit of a tangent here. I'm not trying to train you guys, but I just want to reinforce to you that we say in our video, was it easy? No, it's not. Was it worth it? Yes, it is. Okay. 10 grand a month is a great starting point for you to be able to work from home full time. I think you'd agree. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just 2,000. If you're all do 2,000, great. If you're not, it doesn't matter. If you're G1,000, great again, right? I spoke to someone today who said, do you mind having G100s in your business? Because they're a waste of time and they're a waste of money. Absolutely not. We've got a G100 in our business who today, his first prospect, launched today, wants to be a G2000. Now that means he will pass his first sale, he's going to pass up $2,000. Right? But if that was his second sale, he'd be passing up $1,900. So get people at the level that they're comfortable with. Don't overcommit people. Get them to make a commitment to themselves, and then work with them to help them get qualified, and then get them one more sale if you can. Now, that doesn't mean you do all the work for them. I know that Tammy's going to do these calls, and if we do stuff together, which we will, we will be building an on-demand webinar for you guys that will be 25 minutes long, that you can say, hey, listen, now you've seen that, go and check out this. And I promise you, they'll be biting our hand off to join your business at that point. The whole thing has been designed. It's really cool. We talk about, hey, we're going 6 years, we're brand new. We're using all the terminology we're allowed to use. For example, Tammy can't say, hey guys, you should join my business. I made $10,000 last week. Because in the eyes of the FTC, right, that is enticement, or you're making a future projection of income, which is, between all of us, we know it's nonsense. But as you learned from our webinar with Scott Warren, you can say, hey, I made 5 G2000 sales last week. And they go, oh, hang on, 5, that's $10,000. If they make that assumption, that's okay. So
I like that.
We have to live in the gray area. That's all we do. We live in the gray area. And providing it's not in the public domain, you're fine. If you're on a phone call, you can say, look, the FTC doesn't like me making income claims, but between you and me, right? Providing you know the person, What are you looking to make? And let me show you how you can do that. That's all you need to do. So with Tammy's training, with the Craigslist stuff, with the training we give you in the back office, I was talking to Tammy yesterday. Some of the work you see on our website, I got from some of our own training. I watched one of my own products. I've skimmed through all of them, but I haven't got time to watch every one. And I learned about headlines and copywriting from one of our own products. If you have people who have employees, they can learn from our training of our G2000 on-demand library. There's 32 courses in there right now. I've got 11 more to put in. There's going to be 40. Then I'll make it 50. And then we'll do training on webinars, and that will go into the back office as well. So we continual library of education. Some people don't want to be educated. They want to make money straight away. So we want to give you a good choice of the way you want to go. But you have to decide for yourself how you want to build this business. And you have to make a commitment. I'm going to do it for a year. I'm going to do it for 6 months. And I promise you, I could go with any one of you, stand on a street corner and make $10,000 in a day. Because all you need, hey, listen, I'm looking for people who want to make some serious money online. You interested? No. We're looking for the 20% that say yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
20% that say yes, and the 10% that take action. You know, that's all it is. And some people will say no. Some people want to get involved in cryptocurrency. Some people want to get involved in different things. But what we provide is stability and cash flow. Cash flow for your MLM if you want to go down that road. Cash flow for your coffee shop if you're just opening up, after the pandemic, or you're in a business where you're a mom and pop business and you think, you know what, it's tough at the moment. People aren't spending the money they used to spend on these things. We can provide you ways of finding customers. We can show you how to use bots to enhance your business. We can teach you how to use ringless voicemail to reach tens of thousands of people by clicking 3 buttons, and then you just sit back and wait for them to call you. Direct response marketing, and we'll teach you all of this stuff. But it all starts with you going, you've got a great leader in Tammy. We've known of each other for probably 10 years now. My paths have crossed, and I'm delighted that we're working together. And it's great to talk to people who understand this is a business. It's not a hobby for me, right? Do I have other things? Absolutely, I do. Will you get to see them? Probably, because we're opening up some restaurants over here in the States.
Oh, good. We'll come on over.
Yeah, and my biggest thing I've been wanting to do for 2 years now is a live event where we all get together and we fly in some guest speakers and we party like it was 1999 again. Because live events bond people. I've got ideas. I've got some great ideas for some T-shirts, and we can get people wearing.
And that for a while, live events.
Yeah, I mean, I've got cups and mugs and stuff, but it's not been right, to do that. What we needed was an upgrade to our platform. I defy anyone to go and compare us to, hey, little young man, how are you?
Yeah, that's Kyler.
Hey, nice to see you, man.
He loves that his mom works full-time from home.
Yeah, well, absolutely. What's the best thing? I wrote a book once called, I never published it. It's probably sitting on a drive somewhere. Secrets to Success in Working from Home or something like that. And I know it was a long time ago because I dedicated it to my son who was 7, or it might have been 8. And it said to Jacob, who for the whole of his life realized his dad never had a job. You know, I've never, ever had a single hour of being employed in my life. Ever. That's never,
the same
ever
that Rob remembers. I haven't either.
I've never worked for a salary in my life.
I don't know what it's like.
Has it been tough? Absolutely. Does it teach you things? Yes. Does it make you work? When you go and when you're successful, and I promise you, once you understand the mechanisms behind what we're doing, and you understand the compensation plan, and you can get those 10 people, let's say you get 10 people, the G1000 to G2000, doesn't matter. That's your goal. You never really, unless you really want to push your income, you don't have to sponsor anybody else, because all you do is they're doing the advertising, you're helping them close the sales, they're providing you with a new person that you repeat the same process. So, you have 10, 20 people all promoting the business, all giving you a pass up every month. You are home and dry. And then because you have that success, you can afford to do a little bit more advertising, a little bit more marketing, and maybe spend a bit more money on it, get more people in. And then it becomes a snowball, and it can do things like make you $300,000 in 3 weeks, which is done, for people I know. And it doesn't matter where you are today. It doesn't matter where you're starting. It doesn't matter if you're sitting there scratching it going, this looks good, but what do I do? Providing you make a commitment to yourself, we will do everything else to help you, right? If you want anything, if you think I would love to have a lead capture page that said this. I mean, in our back office, we had people saying we want a catch page that appeal to older people. We've got that. I want to appeal to stay-at-home mum. We've got that. They were requests from people. But what we're doing now, we're making all our lead capture pages more generic. There won't be anything about $1,000 paydays, but it'll be about the excitement of how big the industry is we're in. And more people are working from home, and more people will stay at home. Why the companies want to have people back in the office paying all the difference when they can do it the same job, and it's been proved they can do the same job working from home, which is why we added the section to our video about the last year. It makes us current. It's why we have a training called Remote Workforce about working from home and the tools you can use to do that, effectively communicating with people.
Yeah, great. Great updates.
It's really good, and I'm incredibly excited to be on here. I'm incredibly excited by what we've done. It'll probably take us 24 hours to iron out the kinks, and you guys are in absolutely the right place at the right time with the right leadership, with the right company, and the only thing that's going to dictate your success is you, because everything else is in place. Your choice.
Awesome, Paul. I had a question that I was not quite sure on, and I don't know, after 10 years I should know these things, but I've always relied on the computer to actually figure it out for me. So I'm one of those people that just take really massive fast action. You know who I am, Paul. It's just an like you said, I haven't had a job for 33 years. I don't know what it's like. I raised my son here, Rob, and now he's full time with me. But anyway, Crystal, you had a question on the way the one-ups work. So can you ask Paul, just so everybody can hear this? So because it's a one-up, can you give a couple scenarios that you had a question on? And hi, Kyler. Can you say hi to Aunt Tammy tonight? No, he's going, no. But anyway, yeah, Crystal had a question for you, Paul.
Go, fire away.
Yes. So when say you're at the 1,000 level, do you get paid on everything below you until you get your qualified sale at your level?
You absolutely do. That's what makes us exciting. So let's say you join let's use G1000 as a starting point, right? You join a G1000. That means if anyone joins a G100, G250, or G500, you keep that money, right? If a person 3 weeks later joins, say someone joins a G100 and 3 weeks later upgrades to G1000, you keep that money, right? The only time you do your pass up is when someone joins you directly at that G1000 level. That would then pass up and qualify you. Now, we've had people that sit and go, oh, okay, what we could do then is I could say to my mate, hey, join a G100 now, and then in a couple of weeks upgrade, and that means you'll stay on my front line. But we do have things in play that we can monitor a lot of the things that go on. And if we find anyone who's doing that with the marketing plan, if someone joins at one level and very quickly upgrades, we get a notification and we look into that, and then we'll ring people at that level. What was it that, and we can override the system if we need to. So it's a very, very fair compensation plan. You only ever pass that one person as well, which is incredibly unique. If you start at a lower level because that's all you can afford and that's a great decision, and you pass up someone at G100, I think it's only fair you should pass up the commission at the if you go next one, pass up the commission. But the person you bring in should stay with you, so you can now benefit from their efforts and have someone to work with. Otherwise, you could start at G100. By the time you get to G2000, you could have given away 5 people. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
So absolutely, Crystal, you keep everything. So if you join at G2000, you keep all the money below that level until you bring in your first G2000 person. But remember, overrides are going on. So you might have someone below you that upgrades, and if you're not at that level yourself, it's going to bypass you know. Your best bet is to get to the highest level you can afford, work that level, and work your way up. I don't know if you noticed in the back office now we have the career path, which tells you what level you are and where you need to go next. And as you upgrade, that changes color. And we will have specific training we're putting in place for G100s and G250s to help them move up that ladder. The whole goal is to get you up. This page will change tomorrow. That logo needs to change. These little things are there. That path there, right? That shows you if you're G100, your next step is to get here. Your next step is to get here. Your next step is to get here. And we've got some other things we want to add to this back office as well. But was there another part of that question, as Crystal?
No, I believe that was about, I think you answered the other part of it, that say I was a G1000 and I did the one pass up at that level, but if somebody came in above me to say to the 2000, that person would directly stay with me, but I would not receive the 1000 for their upgrade.
Not if you weren't at the G2000 level yourself, no.
Right. But if I were at the 1000 level, then that person would stay with me directly, but the money would pass up.
Yes, but you see, if you, again, this is the whole way we've designed this. If someone's saying to you, hey, Crystal, I know you're G1000, but I want to come in at G2000 and I want to pay today, you know, that's a good way of you getting at least, you know, getting your qualification out of the way. And qualifying sales do split as well. So if someone joins your team, if you're a G1000 and someone joins your team at G2000, you'd still get $1,000 and keep the person. So only 1,000 would go up, which again is pretty fair. But if it was another sale, not a qualifying sale, all of the commission would go up. Does that make sense? Because it's not fair for you to bring somebody in and then on a qualifying sale and give all that commission away. So we can split that first one. But anything else that comes in would bypass you. If it was someone in your team, for example, if someone in G100 brought in a G2000 and you're only a G1000, that would go up line to Tammy, for example. So as your team gets bigger, your overrides and pass-ups get bigger.
Good, because I'm starting out and gonna have double this. No, I can't say any income claims. That's right. Well, actually, I can say my own goals, right? My own goals is I'm gonna double this by the end of May.
Yeah, you can say. I mean, the whole point here, look, 28 total sales. Okay, we took the money off here. We used to show the money because people were showing their back office on YouTube and on social media, and it's the biggest thing that the FTC hate: testimonials and income claims.
Yeah.
You know, we will probably have a testimonial site somewhere that will not have any links from our website to it. It'll be, hey, if you want testimonials, go there and check them out. But we haven't done that just yet. We want to get this absolutely cooking on gas first. Hey, Tammy, could you go to the G2000 level products for me? Or just go to the Genesis 2000 hub?
Absolutely.
I mean, people might not have seen this stuff, but I mean,
that's amazing.
This is incredible. Obviously, it's a bit slower because we're streaming it.
Yeah, plus I'm on Zoom.
There's some, yeah, but there's some incredible stuff back here, you know, and all this has been completely redesigned. Everything has to be made here. These are all bespoke graphics that we make, and it just takes time. And how long does it take to do graphics like this and get them in play? I'll give you an example. I spent most of the day on this yesterday.
Wow.
Because you have to create the graphic, you have to download the graphic. They download at 1.2 gig, a meg, right? It's too big. You then have to change the size of the graphic. Then you have to shrink it down. Then you have to upload it onto an Amazon server. Then you have to put all the make sure it's going to be available publicly. Then you whack it onto CloudFront, and then you can put the link in the back office. And we've got about 60 of those to do.
Wow. Here's split
right?
testing.
But
I
there's some
like that with
brilliant.
banner ads. Someone asked me on a Zoom before.
There's some very, very, very clever stuff here, but we've also got bookkeeping, we got freelancing, we've got coaching, how to get businesses, you know, how to use banner ads effectively, where to go for crowdfunding,
Mm-hmm.
you know, how to hire and outsource people, how to freelance.
Nice.
All right, so you know you can come into Exitus, use this stuff, and develop a career in freelancing. You know, we're not about having to just do Exitus all the time. This is a portal or a hub for you to expand into whatever you want to do, and there'll be education and knowledge and tools no matter what business you are. I have a friend of mine. She owns a bar, and I just explained to her how Facebook Messenger bots can literally book people into her events at her bar. Right? She's blown away by that. They can book restaurants for you. What you'll see in the back office tomorrow is we use bots a lot now because I think it's the future. So you'll find that when we talk about SMS bot and the ringless voicemail, nearly all of it will be text ringless to this number for us to send you the information. You know, we're going to share things with you that make it easier for you to make money.
Yeah.
Easier to get on with people, easier to be successful in this industry. And I promise you, there isn't a single company out there with this type of product range, with the way it's been put together, the thought that's gone into it, and the training that we have here. It just isn't.
It's really super. I hadn't even clicked on my products yet, so this is exciting. I'm looking at them right live with you guys.
If you go, have a look at the hub as well. Let's go to the hub section, which is down a little bit further.
Okay.
So you have your products. Now, if someone doesn't buy the products, they pay the membership. They still get access to the hubs, right?
Okay.
So go down a bit further to the hubs, right? And then there's all the hubs there. So G100s, they get this. See, and we've done it like this, so you can actually show people, hey, it's a G100. You're brand new in the business. We're going to teach you how to market on Facebook, how to market on WhatsApp, and how to market on TikTok from day one.
Wow.
That's unbelievable, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Watch that and then start promoting your business. Okay. Click G250.
Okay. Let me just scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's some great information there.
It is. Instagram ads. I'm going to be using all
Okay, now you've got Instagram, Snapchat, and the first of our LinkedIn products to teach you how to start making sure your LinkedIn profile is set up correctly. How to start put things out there. You can't just go, hey, I've got a business, join me, right? You have to nurture people. The most important thing is, I love it when people say, what do you do?
I'm always nurturing people.
No one knows. What do you do? Oh, well, I do something.
Yeah.
And I now say,
how people make money.
I go, hey, look, do you have a cell phone, a smartphone? Yeah, of course I do. Text freedom to 321-203-0455, tells you everything about what I do. And they do it right there and then. Okay, so now G500. Remember, you're getting all the other libraries as well.
Look at all that.
So now you're getting Google
Email.
AdSense, email marketing, and YouTube for business. So now you've got 9 courses, plus all the products. Go to the next one.
Okay. Let me scroll down.
Yeah.
There's G1000.
G1000 Hub, right? I love this one, right? Now we're talking how to generate leads, social media marketing, how to go on Pinterest, LinkedIn advertising, organic LinkedIn marketing, where it starts growing on its own, how to use Facebook Messenger bots, how to automate your marketing, where to go for paid traffic, and the latest Instagram stuff.
I'll listen to this one because I love teaching people about the paid traffic. You got to have a good funnel.
You can watch this course, you can learn it, and then teach it on a webinar, and you can charge for it. You can't resell this product, but if you learn how to do paid marketing, hey guys, I'm doing a seminar about paid traffic for your MLM business, your affiliate business. Come on in, and you teach them something on a webinar, which you can charge for if you want. Or you do it for free. And everything I've taught you today, I learned through one company. It's my primary business, Exitus Elite. I suggest you check it out. There's a 5-minute movie there. Off you go. And you start nurturing people with that. So if you hit the G2000, this is the very latest one we did. I love this one.
Okay.
I think the graphics, I think, are beautiful.
Email marketing. Awesome. I love that.
Now and and it's slightly more advanced because email marketing, how to use Twitter timeline advertising, so ads pop up on Twitter, how to build a successful funnel, and then things like geo-targeting, right? Have you ever done geo-targeting?
I have
It's
in the
unbelievable.
past, yeah, it is.
You literally target an area and a type of person you want and directly market to those people. Right? Cold calling, how to get through to the decision makers, how to build successful bridge pages. We have a bridge page you can build in your back office. Imminent list building is probably one of the most powerful courses we have. Right? How to convert things, and then precision ad targeting. They're all every one of those is a great course. Right?
Conversion is really important because I teach a lot of lead generation, but the conversion of actually taking a lead, getting them into a sale, I get automated sales all the time. And so I'm always teaching and training people how to do that. I've taught thousands of people how to do that. It's really brilliant that you have it back here, though, because this is going to actually make my life a lot easier, Paul, just so you know. So it's brilliant what you've put together. The other thing I wanted to let people to know is that, do you hear how Paul is saying you can take this information and then recreate, and like I did with the Fearless Mama products, the Get Fearless Freedom products? It's because I've over 10 years gained knowledge. So then I repackage, or I, of course, do my own thing, what I've learned and implemented. But for example, Get Fearless Freedom, that's why it matches so well. And I want everybody to understand that Paul is good with multiple streams of income. So that's another reason why he's a guest here tonight, is because we're going to, take his actual products and then use them for other things. It's really cool.
I can tell you in my own, I don't do too much about my own private stuff because it's my private stuff. But let me tell you, Exitus Elite, I've always been quite good at things, and I'm quite good at computers and coding. I'm self-taught. I learn by doing what you guys do. I want to learn how to be good at this. I'll watch a movie on it, right? But Exitus has allowed me to invest in a restaurant, bar, and nightclub. We have a tequila brand. I have property investments down in the Bahamas, and we're opening our restaurant chain over here, which we're franchising in the States. So when we do our parties, it'll be at one of my own restaurants, right? It's going to be awesome. Okay, all of that came because of Exitus Elite and the money it generated. Mm-hmm. And up until now, I've only ever sort of taken in the waifs and strays where people have quit and left people behind. But I'm actually going to go back and doing some marketing for myself as my, just because I want to be able to say to people, when someone says to me, "Oh, it's really difficult. I spoke to my uncle and he said it's a scam," right? I want to go, well, that's funny because Tammy's just done 15 G2000 sales this week, and I actually made, by selling my products, I think it was in excess of 100K was made by the team. I believe it's possible.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
The really first month I joined it was like, it's just because it's a freedom feeling for me now. It was like 23 grand. Like, it's just amazing money. It truly is. So, I'm a living, breathing example of Exitus. And that's why I'm so excited about you launching this new, improved 2000 level, because I love $2,000 sales. Those are great.
Oh yeah, it's interesting because there's two things I like to say, and I don't want to literally hijack your meeting. I really don't, but there's two things that are important. One, the value of money, right? Everything's done electronically. It's on a card. It's on this. It's on that, right?
Right.
When you make a $2,000 sale, go to the bank and get it in $20 bills.
Yeah.
Right. Take it home and count it out with your family. 100, 200, 300, 500. And it makes you realize exactly how much it is and what you can do with it. All right.
It's really true.
How do you get as much of that as possible? Yeah. How do you get as much of that as possible? Let me give you a prime example. One of the questions I get a lot is, I don't know how to how do you prospect? The forgotten art of prospecting, right? Everyone wants to do with email. They want to do Facebook. They want to do the forgotten art of prospecting is the ability to listen to people when you're out. So people say things like, "Oh, my car's screwed at the moment, but this is wrong or that's wrong." And you say, "Well, look, when you get a new car, well, how would I afford that? I can't afford it right now. If I could show you a way, would you be willing to watch a 5-minute video?" That's prospecting, right? In the G500 section, Jack Zufelt, one of the best personal development trainers on the planet, who's trained all of the top Fortune 500 companies in America, right? Has a product called How to Make 100K a Year in MLM, right? And he gives you a blueprint, and it's timeless.
Okay.
Right? And it's a blueprint to how to make 100 grand. And he talks about prospecting and team building and leadership. So think about this. Anybody who's in any form of MLM or network marketing at the moment struggles to recruit people. Fact. Unless you are really, really good. They struggle. The leader might go and get 10, 15, 20 people in, but you can bet your bottom dollar their people aren't doing that. So they're always looking for leaders, right? Secondly, the auto ship and the continual payment and the training and that takes money. Now you can say to people, I'm involved with a company that specializes in training people in MLM markets, how to build 100 grand business, 100 grand a year group and more, move products effectively through their network, and at the same time, offer them a cash flow solution to pay all their bills while they're building their dream business. Do you want to find out how to do it?
Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful.
Okay, and all of you can do that. That means every single person who's in MLM is now a prospect, and we're non-compete because we have an optional marketing system, right? That keeps us FTC compliant. We're the only company like that. But let me tell you, these people, when they see what we have, and that we leave all the stuff in there, that they're going to see the things, but they're not going to be able to make money from it. They're going to sit and go, I need to be more engaged in this. I want the products now. Because in those products, I can get Jack Zufeld. You can't get Jack Zufeld without buying the product. We're not stupid. So everyone you know becomes a prospect. And all I want you to do is you don't have to sell to these people. You say, look, I might not be able to promise you anything, okay? But I've got a 5-minute video that I'd like to send you for you to look at. It'll ask my website. If you feel there's something there that interests you, give me a call back and we'll discuss your options for getting started. And I'll put a plan together to start making the money you need. Just out of interest, what would be a good ballpark figure for you? And that you tangent from one thing to, oh, by the way, make it very casual. What would be a great figure for you to pick up each week or month, just so I'm aware? Oh, I'd like 10,000 a month. I tell you what, Nick, I can't promise you 10,000 a month. What I can do is promise you around 7.5 if you work carefully with me. Would that work? Great. Let me send you the video. Right now, that guy's a prime candidate now for looking at it. And then I'm going to say, hey, Nick, before I send it, when will you be able to have the 5 minutes to set free to watch it? And make sure you call me afterwards and let me know either way. Just when either you're in or out. I can do this on the training for you guys. There's a whole way of closing these people and making it. It becomes a conversation that you totally dominate and control, but in a really, really nice way.
That's
and
amazing.
Awesome
I used to do that all the time. Before I knew how to generate leads online, I'd do exactly what you just did. I learned the old school way. That's literally what it is. Yeah, hey, it's fun.
I tell you something else. I tell you something else you can do is say, look at what we have. Then go and search the entire internet and come back and show me something better, or tell me what's wrong with this business right now. You'll be hard pushed to do it because that's what I do. I look for where we're weak or have been weak. I look for where things might not be right. Do we get it right 100% of the time? Absolutely not. Do we think, for example, I was meant to do this launch on the 2nd of April. It's the 28th of April. What happened? Well, we thought of some new ideas. One of my web guys had a funeral in Wales, and traveling around the UK is a nightmare at the moment. Someone else had a car crash. Then I was with the video guy. I gave him the script and the video. Then he couldn't finish it, and he kept getting bits wrong. I didn't get the video back till last night, believe it or not.
Wow.
So there's
Frank was the first one to sign up and upgrade. Frank was.
Frank, I couldn't believe it. I was like, hold on a minute. I'm in the middle of. I was talking to Dan, my chief developer in the UK, and I saw an email pop up. I thought, hang on, we only put it live 2 minutes ago. What's going on? And I saw Frank. So Frank, you must have been in like Flint, buddy, with that blow dart. It's like mega quick.
Yeah, Frank texted me. He goes, the site's up. And as soon as the site's up, he calls me up and he upgrades. So he joined a thousand.
You know, the
and upgrades.
Genesis. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I think the Genesis
thing, I
site is beautiful, and
it is. It's a beautiful site. I'm sorry, we got a little lag time, but yeah, this is the thing. Like,
yeah,
this is 5.
that's why I've recommended a new system. It's way better than this.
Yeah, I got this. I just upgraded to this 500 room Zoom too. So I will check out that other one you messaged me. Yeah.
10,000 people, no problem, and crystal clear HD audio. It's amazing. It will be available in your back office tomorrow. There's a few things, for example, on a phone, we're all about mobile first. One of the designs on our product page is a call to action right at the beginning. That's not looking so good on a mobile phone. That'll be fixed in the morning, and we will continue to tweak everything we have. I've got some really, really nice new lead capture pages coming for you guys. And there's also going to be things with maybe gold and silver on it, and some, some Bitcoin stuff. So if someone's in the Bitcoin business or the crypto business, but they want to use Exitus for training, they can come in, they can hook up one of our Bitcoin pages, or they can link in their own pages to our training. We'll always have something for everybody, which opens up the market massively for you guys. Everyone is now a prospect for you.
Exactly.
Everyone's a prospect. It's unbelievable.
Well, and you also can pay in Bitcoin, which is super cool. So if people on this Zoom are wondering, you can actually send money to your sponsor, receive money in crypto and Bitcoin.
Hey, what did you think of the new payment page?
I like it. That? It's very nice.
Looks great.
Yeah,
looks awesome.
That is, and that's really cool. And we're going to continue to add. That's got to change. So that's the old VSL. We will be bringing that page back in a different format, so you have to be able to choose which one you want.
Okay. I'll show everybody the payment page right now because I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah, the payment. I liked it a lot. Oh yeah, that is it's good.
Here. I'll show everybody.
Go to my profile
right here. Let's see. Where's it at?
It's up by my profile. Up.
Okay.
By the top.
Yeah.
My profile. There you go. My payment options.
Oh.
There it is. That's it. No, down.
Payment options?
No, my payment options. Yeah, hit that.
Yeah, I was going to show them the actual.
There's some of the ways you can now get.
That's cool. Oh, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, that's different. You just go to the main site and hit. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Cool. Yeah, it's nice. I didn't know this.
And that,
like I said, I haven't.
And when people go to pay,
getting everybody signed up.
There's a lot.
We got a lag time here. So, is he still here? Where's Paul? Is he on still? I think his.
Looks like we may have lost him.
Yeah, I think his internet was going out. Yeah, I don't see him. Shoot. Okay, he might jump back on. Hold on. I was just going to show you guys. I mean, I'm in the mountains and I'm not having any issues tonight with any. Anyone have any questions while we're going over this?
Did you see how easy his system is? All the options that people can pay. I mean, you got to be kidding me. 6, 7, 8 ways. That's incredible.
I was going through all that. It was like I haven't even had time to set that up today, like other options. But yeah, you got Bitcoin, you got Stripe, Zelle. I take Zelle, Stripe, and I got to go back there and add some more. I think I put Bitcoin back there before. But the actual join page, I mean, the way I have mine set up is obviously I'm using my Get Fearless Freedom clean pages. So this one is, I'm testing this one. And we're talking about super, super quick. And that's just going to go to the VSL. So the VSL, this is where you go to join. People go to join right here. I think it might make me log back in. Nope, here it is. This is a new page. So that's what everybody's new page looks like. So whatever level you're at, I like it. Very simple. And in my opinion, it's great for, especially if you're in Get Fearless Freedom and any silver business. Because that everybody's always asking, you know, for more training. So, I mean, it's great to have multiple options for people. Yeah, I don't think Paul will be able to get back on. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the recording and then we can take questions. Oh, there he is.